Sheila and Moyo, emotions were high right here at the president's house on Monday as demonstrators got word of the order. Now they say that this is a step in the right direction, but they also believe further protections could be put in place. CRISPR gene therapy works like sorting books on a shelf. When there is a gene that doctors don't want, like a genetic disease, they can specifically target that gene, making the whole system run just a little bit smoother.
El Festival de la Independencia de Mexicana permite a los miembros de la comunidad de Filadelfia celebrar la cultura de México.
The main reason for this spike in gas prices is the closing of the Strait of Hormuz. Now, the U.S. does not directly import oil from Iran, but the war in the Middle East does have ripple effects. Activists are fighting for changes to bike lanes like this one in Center City behind the closing Macy's that juts out into traffic on 13th Street. The proposed changes would include barriers that would protect bicyclists from the traffic that they share the road with. Today is Election Day, and I'm outside of Bright Hope Baptist Church on Cecil B. Moore Avenue right now. We haven't seen a ton of very long lines, but we're hoping to see more members of the Philly community and Temple students come out and vote before they close at 8 p.m. Over 3,500 tons of trash is burned here in Chester every day. So experts say that a change in how we get rid of our trash could lead to residents breathing much fresher air. It started as a protest, but it suddenly turned into a moment of pride. A judge has ruled that the slavery exhibit at the president's house in Independence Mall must be put back up. It was taken down after an order from the Trump administration.
Yes, the 14th Amendment has been violated because it is only being removed because they're trying to erase the history of black folks.
On Monday, Avenging the Ancestors Coalition hosted a protest to advocate for the reinstatement of the exhibit, when suddenly, in the middle of the event, they received the word.
We have won! We have won! Thank you all very much.
Federal District Judge Cynthia Roof sided with the city.
I hope we are able to get some legislation in place to protect the panels from being harmed in the future or removed.
Since the removal of the informational panels in January, activists have been fighting to have them be put back up, saying that the removing of them is desecrating to the history of the president's house and the 9 slaves who lived here.
That's a real story. It's the truth, so why not actually talk about it?
The federal government appealed the ruling on Tuesday, meaning the final decision is still under review. But ATAC is hopeful for progress.
I am overjoyed, although of course definitely tempered. Next step is continue to fight.
You know, $60 for one tank is like egregious.
If you've gotten gas recently, you probably noticed the prices going up and up by the day. Faith Brennan, a junior at Temple, has a daily 50-minute commute from Delaware County.
I'm definitely not driving anywhere that I don't need to.
The current average price per gallon in Philadelphia is $3.89, up almost a whole dollar from $3.03 a month ago. AAA says the war in the Middle East has driven gas prices to their highest in 4 years.
I might save money now if I do the regional rail, even though it was originally more money. Probably double my commute. Commuters already have to look for parking on the street or pay to park in lots. So that means this increase in gas prices just adds to their daily expenses. $200 a month, like it all adds up really quickly. And $2 makes a difference. A decrease in parking to help, honestly, that would be really great. The effects are being felt throughout the Philly area.
Taking public transportation is not an option right now. But, I mean, if it goes up to $6 a gallon, I may have to take SEPTA.
Temple professor of economics Charles Swanson says that over 20% of the usual amount of oil can't be exported to the world market because of the war in Iran.
And so they're sort of locked in port and they can't put their oil on the world market. And as long as that amount doesn't get out to the world price of oil rises, basically forever.
Our goal here as a department is that from the time that a call is received until the time the truck leaves the building is 90 seconds or less.
First responders are an essential part of keeping our communities safe. At Fire District 6 in Ariel, New Jersey, the fire staff recently acquired new, updated fire suits to better protect themselves in action. But beyond the gear that protects them from fires, they also need support from volunteers and the larger community as a whole.
Firefighters have to wear protective equipment for what we do. It's not cheap. Runs about $4,000 per set. We were awarded a grant in the sum of $75,000, and we implemented it to get our personnel new protective equipment.
The new suits each featured a custom-fit design for each firefighter.
When the company comes out, they have a tailor come out and they size it like you're getting a suit. So everything is custom made to every aspect of your body.
One of the major differences between the gears that I've noticed is the weight change is significantly lighter.
It's a win-win for everybody in the department. From a supervision standpoint, you want your people to be in their gear and wearing it because they're better protected.
This is our bunker pants and for our boots, our steel toe fire helmet, SCBA, our air pack. This is our mask that we wear. Each person has their own radio strap for communication with your officer. This is our jacket, provides us our protection.
While the staff of Fire District 6 wants their personnel to be protected with the best gear, they also need support outside of the fire hall.
So one of the questions that always gets begged of us is what people can do to help. Most of your fire department staffing are volunteers. So it's a great way to still get involved and worthwhile means to get out there and make a direct and positive impact for your community.